seems like she is still open to the idea, especially with some of her recent posts on social media. Mian Los Baños with the story.
Will she or will she not? The guessing game continues. Time and again, Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte has reiterated she will not be running for president in 2022. She said the same last night during hugpong ng Pagbabagos virtual oath-taking. Her reason remains the same.
Na may pagsabot nga siya, mudagan siya og national, ang iyahang gusto, mudagan og vice president. Human ako, mudagan ko lokal nga posisyon.
But her supporters continue to make the push. A mass and motorcade was held on Friday for the supporters and volunteers of Mayor Sara. But the presidential daughter herself is teasing a possible run for chief executive. One Davao-based campaigner shared this photo of Mayor Sara holding a sweatshirt with the phrase Sara All 2022. On Friday, Duterte even shared a video urging her to throw her hat into the ring. Analysts are now looking into the possibility of Sara replacing her father should he back out of the race. Comelec allows for substitutions until November 15, provided that a candidate dies, gets disqualified, or withdraws. The replacement, however, should be from the same party or coalition. This rule allowed President Duterte to run for president in 2016.
May humaba yung waiting game. Humaba ba yung period ng paghihintay. So hindi natin masabi na tapos na talaga hanggat hindi natatapos yung deadline for the filing ng substitution.
But Mayor Sara and her father are not in the same party. That's why it's now wait-and-see mode if a party mate of hers will file for a national position. Should that be the case, they have one more deadline to hit, May 9, 2022, noon time of election day, when a candidate may still be replaced due to death or disqualification. But they have to have the same surname. Question is, will this still strategy work?
Sa leader dapat hindi ka indecisive, hindi ka matagal magdesisyon. Paano isipin ng mga tao, paano yan pag presidente ka na?
Reporting for News 5, Mian Los Baños, we are One News.
Lawyer Bruce Rivera believes that Davao City Mayor Sara Duterte is still open to run as president in the 2022 elections. Rivera said that he knows Mayor Sara was against the idea of being president in 2019 when she created Hugpong ng Pagbabago. But Rivera added that Sara is considering many factors before she finally decides.
Ngayon nakita ko na she's open to the idea but may mga limitations, may mga kailangan i-consider na yun yung para sa kanya deal breakers.
Rivera also said that Bongbong Marcos is more likely to be Mayor Sara's running mate than Marcos running for president with Sara as his vice president. However, Rivera said that a Duterte-Duterte tandem is unlikely to happen.
I think Marlon Sabang kasi di ba the mere fact kung sinong pumunta. Kasi kung for example, ako yung willing magbise, bakit ako pupunta dun sa'yo, di ba? Kung hindi ako willing magbise sa'yo, di ba? Bakit ako pupunta sa'yo? Why should I be meeting you in the first place knowing na, and allow that meeting to get out to the public?
Political analysts say they are certain that only one Duterte will run in the 2022 national elections. In an interview with One News, attorney Tony Lavinia said that the administration is probably only waiting for President Duterte's decision on whether he will run or not. He added that he thinks Davao Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio is serious when she said she will not run if her father does. Lavinia also opened that in the end, it's probably the daughter who will run while the father steps back.
I think it's the decision of President Duterte that's being hinihintay, no? Kasi I really believe that Sara is serious na kung tatakbo yung tatay niya, hindi siya tatakbo. So it will really be stupid of them to do that, to do a Duterte that will be stupid. For him to run for VP would be really just not Duterte quality of Duterte is very smart, very politically, talagang at tapos na sa game niya kung magpapatuloy siya. And that's why I think I agree with Dindo na baka tatakbo talaga si Sara because in the end, the father will not run, di ba?
Lavinia also said that while there is a clear opposition in the person of Vice President Leni Robredo, capturing the middle votes along with the opposition is very important in the upcoming election.
Opposition is yung main position mo ng main reason mo for running is to be against Duterte, di ba? Yun yung talaga yung main you define yourself as an anti-Duterte candidate, which is Como Moreno does not, or nor does Manny Pacquiao or even Ping Lacson does. I mean, but I would say that Vice President Duterte, Vice President Robredo as kind of defined by definition, di ba? Siya talaga kung opposition candidate, siya talaga yung opposition candidate. But the question is, can that win elections now? Can that win national election? That perspective, in my view, is that it won't. Kung yun ang dala-dala niya, she really has to move to the middle.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Pharmally executive Crizel Grace Mago has resurfaced in the House of Representatives. The Senate earlier announced that Mago was incommunicado after her damning statements at the Blue Ribbon Committee hearing on Pharmally's alleged irregularities. But according to Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability Chairman Michael Aglipay, Mago is now in a secure location within the House complex. She will stay there until the next hearing on October 4. House Sergeant at Arms Mau Aplaska says that Mago voluntarily sought their protection, adding that she is fearing for her safety and liberty.
She came here voluntarily. Meron silang yung intention niya to request for a protective custody dito sa Congress while she's testifying.
Chocomucho Philippines began their campaign at the AVC 2021 Asian Women's Club Volleyball Championship by falling to Nakhon Ratchasima in 3 sets. The Philippine team suffered a sweep against the host team 25-11, 28-26, and 25-17. With the win, Nakhon takes the early lead in Pool A, while Chocomucho stays at the bottom with 1 loss. Phil-Hawaiian Claybao led the Philippine side, while Mylene Paat tried to level things up. Team Chocomucho will play against the Kazakhstan club at 1:30 p.m. later today. And several boys from Bohol took their love of the NBA to a whole new level by emulating the best players in the league. Gretchen Ho has the story.
The dunk of death by Vince Carter over Frederick Weiss.
Michael double teamed on the drive, in for the left, gets chased into the corner, comes right back.
Michael Jordan's infamous poster over Patrick Ewing.
Wade from behind takes it away. Chalmers,
And LeBron James' alley-oop dunk.
and a technical foul.
The craziest and most amazing dunks relived by these Boholanos.
Look at this spectacular takeoff.
Meet Team Kaloy, a group of friends who recreated these dunks and more right in their backyard court.
Nag-3v3 lang po kami noon. Tapos naisipan namin na gumawa ng video kagaya ng kay yun nga kay Vince Carter over Frederick Wise.
Their videos were instant hits on Facebook and YouTube, but creating them is no easy feat.
Umaabot po ng 10 takes. Ganun po. Para ma-perfect yung isang video. Naghihintay lang kami ng may nagre-request sa amin sa comment section sa YouTube. Tapos yun yung ginagawa namin.
Team leader Kaloy is the designated dunker, and he may be small at 5'6", but he more than makes up for it with his hops. He even dreams of becoming a professional dunker, but the videos wouldn't be complete without the supporting cast. Kaloy's friends, Gabriel, John Paul, Raymond, and James.
Bakit niyo patuloy na ginagawa ito kahit na dinadakdakan kayo ni Kaloy?
Para po yung mga supporter namin din sila, masisiyahan sa aming ginagawa.
Most of Team Kaloy had to stop schooling due to the lack of resources for online learning amid the pandemic. For them, this means they can focus on creating more basketball videos and growing their YouTube channel.
Gusto lang po namin ma-inspire yung ibang tao na hindi pa po kabisado sa ganitong ginawa namin.
So, ang pangarap ko dito sa aming channel is makapaghatid lang ng good vibes po sa iba't ibang mga tao, lalo na ngayong pandemic.
For Team Kaloy, making these dunk videos is their way of staying in shape and spreading good vibes. But they also have a message for fellow basketball fans during the pandemic.
Sa mga kabataan po ngayon na mahilig sa sa cellphone, sa mga gadgets, lumabas din kayo, mag-exercise na din kayo para sa immune system din natin yan.
Pero wear mask pa rin.
Opo,
Wear mask
pa rin.
Para disinfect yourselves.
Seconds was.
Gretchen Ho, we are One News.
Rhythm.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Vice presidential candidate Lito Atienza claims that Senator Manny Pacquiao is the true opposition. In an interview with the Chiefs, Atienza defended Pacquiao against criticisms that Senator only became vocal against President Duterte months before the election season. Gyms and fitness centers have been allowed to reopen in the NCR under Alert Level 4. However, these will only be open to fully vaccinated individuals. And a South Korean survival drama series Squid Game is causing a Korean delicacy called dalgona to gain popularity worldwide. Many people on TikTok have been trying the dalgona candy challenge as shown in the series. And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.